How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Bestiary League. Last time we finished Act 2 and we just got to Act 3. Between recordings, I went and did a little bit of farming in Act 3 and I accidentally got myself all the way to the battlefront. So I'm currently holding the ribbon spool, the soul fight. I did not get the waypoint to the docks. I should definitely try and do that. Is there Solaris Temple? No, these guys have already. So I'm gonna need to try and get to Solaris Temple. That's probably what I'm gonna do right now. Currently I'm sitting at level 30. I have sort of gotten acrobatics, and then I branched out and I picked up piercing shots. I feel like it's gonna help me a lot with my clear, especially with lightning arrow. So currently lightning arrow is supported by volley as well as elemental damage with attacks. So with piercing, we're probably going to get a lot more AoE. For barrage, we're probably going to do barrage plus physical to lightning. Once I get a 4-link, I'm going to switch lightning arrow, or I'm going to add physical to lightning to my lightning arrow as well, which is going to give me a little bit more physical conversion, and we're going to be 100% lightning damage. Up next, I'm probably going to look to path towards leech with mana leech and life leech with attacks. Right now, the biggest thing that the biggest hindrance that I have is the fact that I can't sustain my mana while attacking. So as you can see, my mana is really low. I'm currently running the Aura's Herald of Ash as well as Grace. And basically I need to pop my mana flask all the time. If I don't, I basically run out of mana. I don't really have much mana regen. I don't have any mana leech. I should try and get that, but I figure, you know, in 5 or 6 levels we're probably gonna get to those mana leech nodes, so I'm just gonna have to tough it out for a couple levels, and it's probably gonna be good after that. So I'm just gonna wait it out, and then we're gonna have to see. But other than that, the character is doing really well. I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, going for a ranger as your first character is not that great, but actually so far it's been feeling that like really good. I suspect maybe later on in maps, maybe the survivability drops off a little bit, but right now, you know, it's going really well, and I'm really liking this character. It feels really smooth, you know, my damage is really good, clear speed is really good as well, especially for early on in these stages. I am a little over leveled, of course. This area is level 27, I'm currently level 30, but it's not by that much, right? So yeah, things are good. Loving the bestiaries changes, or not changes, but the bestiary stuff that we got so far. I've been collecting a lot of different beasts, or I've been trying to capture a lot of beasts, and it's actually really fun. I feel like that's what Prophecy should have been. That's what Forsaken Master should have been, you know. But it's also a little frustrating early on with trying to capture beasts and the nets, you know, not working as they should. You know, if something is at 30% life and you fight one of those legendary beasts, it's like impossible to capture, and then you throw a net, you gotta wait out the 3 or 4 second cooldown, you just get frustrated and you end up killing the beast anyways. But you know what, it looks like GGG is gonna change that in a couple days. They're working on it right now, and I have faith that, you know, it'll be manageable. Other than that, everything else has been really fun, actually. You know, just the fact that they added the beast crafting just gives you more options while leveling. I think that's actually really cool. For example, essences were, in a sense, they're really good for leveling because you can work on crafting your gear early on, and it's the same thing for beasts, where you capture some beasts and you notice some cool recipes and you're like, oh, I gotta get that. Okay, let me go collect some of those. You know, some of the, you know, I need a rare canine. Okay, let me go get that so I can create a unique amulet, right? Like a unique amulet, it could be really good for me. Actually, I think Bestiary League would be really good for a solo self-found league, or for solo self-found players, because you can now craft all kinds of cool stuff. You know, you can add mods to your flasks. You can add physical damage to your amulets. You can be very specific on what you need to add. Without it costing way too much. It costs a little bit of time, right? You need to go out and capture those beasts, but other than that, you know, you don't have to spend, you know, all these alterations just so that you can get physical damage, you know, on an amulet or on a weapon or whatever. So yeah, I've been really liking it. I'm really excited. We're gonna see how it goes in the late game, but definitely leveling up feels really fun. And that's what it has to be, right? Like, it's got to be fun. If it's fun, then I'm happy. All right, let's see. I don't believe there are any beasts to capture in Solaris. I can't think of a single one. So we can just blast through this area. Our single target still isn't that great. Our AoE is awesome. And that makes sense because our single target currently is just a 2-link. In fact, I might even consider picking up a white 4-link glove and rolling on it. Oh, this is a really good bow. If I can get some decent damage mods on this, it could be really good. I mean, I already have a really good bone bow. This is a lot of DPS, but 23% increased elemental damage with attack skills, that seems really good. Especially given, you know, the build that we currently have. But maybe we'll just find like a decent royal bow, who knows. When I play in a trading league, it's kind of odd because technically I'm playing it as if I'm solo self-found. I don't really trade until, you know, probably I'm in like maps, early maps, or mid, you know, Act 7, Act 8 or something like that. It isn't until much later that I actually decide to trade and buy stuff. I mean, for one part, I don't have much currency to begin with. And for another, it's just fun to try and figure things out on my own, you know. And either way, like your upgrades, you probably upgrade again in an hour or two, so what's the point of buying items, right? So that's basically the mentality I go in when I play. So like the Bestiary stuff, it's even better these days because I can focus on that to get my items. It might not be as efficient, but still. Okay, so this guy, we gotta get him low. Yeah, my single target still isn't that good. Okay, that's kind of low. Let's try throwing a trap. Did it work? I think it did. Alright, we got him. New beast capture. Awesome.
You are well prepared for the end. This is a fine capture.
So we got another bone bow. We got some other stuff. Really only interested in the boots. It has more movement speed than my current boots, but I don't want to get rid of the three link. I think that's really good right now, for me at least. I'm definitely gonna try to roll these silk gloves. If I can get a 3-link on the gloves, then maybe I'll consider switching out the boots. But right now the links are the most important thing to me, just in terms of damage. After that, you know, we're probably looking at okay, I want strength or intelligence. Probably strength. After that, I probably look at life and resistances.
We'll talk again soon.
Resistances are important, but holy shit, I need a lot of intelligence, it seems. Resistances are important, but not as much as you would think right now. And either way, my resistances are pretty decent. 56, 75, 65. It's not awesome, but you know, until Act 4, Act 5, I probably don't need the max just yet. Act 3 is when you really start feeling the effects of having bad resistance. Just because, you know, enemies really start doing a lot more elemental damage. So it would be wise to try, especially if you're a new player, to try and, you know, get your resistances to 75. So 75 is the cap. Anything over it, you just become overcapped. It never goes over 75 unless you get passives like Survivalist, which gives you +1 to maximum cold resistance. There aren't many nodes like that, so typically, you know, in best case scenario, you find yourself with maybe 80% max resistance to one element, and then the rest are 75 or 76. But getting everything to 75 is really important if you're a new player. If you're experienced, you can probably breeze through the game without maxing your resistances, just, you know, relying on having good links, good damage, which is what I'm gonna try and do. At least right now. Let's try alking the bow. Maybe it'll be good. I'm not sure. Let's see. Lightning arrow. I don't think it'll be better. No, it's not. Well, let's just sell it then. It's okay.
You want something?
It was worth a try. Okay, got the infernal talc. So I need to open up the sewers. Yeah, I'm really liking the lightning arrow build that I have so far. You know, damage is decent, single target is okay, survivability is okay. We're just gonna have to see where it takes us. I'm more excited to see how it goes after we get our ascendancy actually.
My mana is gone.
Because that's probably gonna be a huge boost. Every one of those nodes are really good. And like maybe I want to get Gathering Winds first, just so I can be a little bit faster when clearing. And then after that, we're probably looking at increasing our getting Far Shot, and then getting the AoE and an additional projectile. That's probably what I'm thinking of. And then the last one in Uber is probably to increase our accuracy. So I'm thinking in maps I'm probably gonna get a Lionized Glare. But once I get that ascendancy that doubles my accuracy, I'm gonna probably switch out to another bow, probably something like a Death's Oath, or maybe a good, you know, rare bow or something like that. I'm not sure yet.
Without men like you, Gravicius, this land might just start healing itself.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going through these areas, you know, pretty quickly. Clear speed isn't bad, I have to say. Now, I don't know if LMP is better than volley. So far, I like the volley because it gives you a little bit of horizontal depth when you're fighting, whereas, you know, with LMP the arrows start at the origin, which is your character, whereas with volley you get like a little bit more AoE in a sense. So I do like that. Okay, let's see. Go this way.
You there. A moment of your time.
Ricci. Herald of Ash. Keep the target on low life. And he's really close too. That's great. Where's the target? Here he is. Oh no, I think he's gonna die. Oh no, no. Oh, okay. The ignite was gonna kill him. That was a little close, actually. I didn't realize it would that would happen. All right, we good. Barichi's still level 2, unfortunately. I'd like him to be a little bit higher level. Mana resistance. That's okay. And if anything, it's good because I can add a support to Barrage, give it a little bit more DPS, 300.8. Alright. Man, I would love to get a 4-link. I got the 4 socket right here, but I don't have an orb of fusing, so unfortunately I can't link it just yet. Like you can see, you know, still I'm having like some real mana issues. Just gotta...
My mana is gone.
Just gotta wait it out. And I'm not that far away from those passive nodes. The ones for Mana Leech at least. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, I'm 1, 2, basically 3 points away from getting some form of leech. And that's all I need, just a little bit of leech. Because right now, having no leech at all, it feels bad, man. Oh, here's Cole. Do not enjoy getting temporal chain, so I'll at least try to kill this guy. There we go. A 4-socket leather hood. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to using this item, actually. I actually really don't mind. Maybe I'll throw some alterations on it. Not rarity. Lightning res? Not minion gems. Oh, life is good. Sure. So let's do that. And now I can... Let's take a look at the ring, actually. Has some good resistances. Let's do that. Okay, so I want blue, red, green, green. There we go. I'm gonna put on physical to lightning, volley, and lightning arrow. And now for barrage, I can do added cold, barrage. I would like to have added fire. I believe that's an Act 1. Let's go see Nessa.
Yes?
Added fire, here we go.
While we live, we are blessed.
So added fire, added cold, barrage. Or faster attacks. What's better? More damage or faster attacks? Maybe faster attacks.
Yes.
Let's see. Or physical projectile attack damage. 33% more damage with physical projectile attack damage. Is that better than added cold? You know what? Let's buy both of these gems and give it a try. Point blank is an option as well. 50% more damage at the start of their movement. I mean, with barrage for single target, you're probably going point blank. But let's see. So, physical projectile is not necessarily better. Faster attacks is better. What about point blank?
Like to know?
You are well?
I guess point blank, I can't really tell. I wouldn't be able to see the damage. Yeah, you can't tell. 50% more at the start. That's point blank is probably the gem to use, but let's level these gems in the background.
What troubles you bring?
And now we'll sell these items.
Travel far.
Okay. That's good. So now my single target should be a lot better. Definitely lightning arrow is going to be great at this point. Yeah, lightning arrow's looking really good.
My mana is gone.
Mana's still a problem, but we're getting a lot of EXP, you can tell. So I'm gonna level really quickly. Ow. Nice. And it's nice because, you know, lightning arrow has all that AoE, and with pierce you just like decimate packs. Because once you pierce a pack, you know, the first arrow explodes and all those pierced arrows explode as well. So you get a lot of nice AoE damage for clumped up packs, which is good for leveling and clear speed. That's what I'm looking for right now. Alright, on to Piety. I still feel like a noob. I mean, there are so many people that
Piety,
are much... Look at this
so
guy.
much to
He's level
answer for.
92 already. That's crazy. Are people gonna get to like level 100 in the first week? Man. Leveling up has really gotten a lot easier. Either that or people are spending a lot more time. I don't know. I guess in the past they didn't have like such high level maps, so it was a lot harder to level up. Like the highest level map was like 78 or something. Now it's like what, 80 something? So that's a big difference in terms of EXP. I suppose that's true. Okay, forget those guys. I would like to get enough levels to get Mana Leech by the time I get to Piety. So I do need to kill a few of these guys. But it's just so annoying, they spawn so slowly. Oh, there's an essence there. I definitely want to get that. Essence of Contempt. Oh yeah, my barrage DPS definitely looking pretty good right now. That's nice. Okay, I mean, this is what I'm looking for, right? Just try and 1 or 2 shot the packs and just run from area to area. This is how we, I mean, this is definitely how we should be leveling. Let's see. So I am 2 levels away, 1, 2, from some leech. And that's gonna help out a lot because right now I'm popping those mana flasks. I'm popping them like it's nobody's business, you know? So I don't know, how are you guys enjoying Bestiary League right now? Like for me, it makes the act of leveling just so much better. But I can see how in the late game it could be frustrating, especially if you have so much DPS that, you know, you're killing mobs before you even get a chance to throw your nets. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. I know GGG hasn't gotten much sleep these days, so it's just surprising. It's like, where was the QA? You know? Okay, so the rings, and not that good. But still, if you're a new Path of Exile player, you've never played before, and you're like, oh, you know, is this the good time to get into the game? Like, it probably is. You know, a lot of new tutorials have shown up that should help players with understanding the game, especially the Bestiary stuff. All these new recipes is going to help you, you know, smooth out the leveling curve. So that's actually really nice. Oh god. Alright, let's try and catch this dude. What's going on? I think I threw the net.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Okay, definitely threw the net now. I think I got him.
Great job, Exile. I now take the captaincy of the menagerie.
Okay. So what recipes do I have currently? I can make a unique wand, unique helmet, unique body armor, amulet, But there aren't any more leveling recipes. Now it's just, you know, you can get more mods on your red gloves or your rare gloves. Rare scepter with no elemental damage mods. That's very interesting, actually. So maybe in the future you're gonna have like a rare dagger with no attack mods or a rare dagger with no spell mods. So maybe Bestiary becomes like the de facto way of, you know, crafting daggers, or, you know, basically items that can roll both spell and attack. Who knows? That would be interesting, actually. Alright. Alright, I probably gotta fight Piety soon. Like I said, I had hoped to get to a high enough level so that I could get Mana Leech for Piety, but I'm still 2 levels away, so it looks like that's not gonna happen. Which means I'm really gonna need to chug those Mana Flasks. Now there are other options, like, you know, stuff like Rallying Cry to get that mana regen. And maybe I should have done that, but whatever, it's too late now, we're fighting her. Maybe even like a Mana Leech gem, or Warlord's Mark, Poacher's Mark. I guess there's a lot of stuff I could have done. I don't think Piety's gonna survive against me. Barrage is doing a lot of damage. Gotta be careful of the ice arrows. It does do a lot of damage, especially if you don't have enough resistance. But as I say that, she's already dead, so I guess it wasn't a real problem. You know, our character's doing well. Hey Kian, I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Have you been playing much? I'm currently leveling a lightning arrow Deadeye. Well, I guess lightning arrow ranger, since technically the Deadeye ascendancies have yet to pick it up. But yeah, the things are going swimmingly, actually, like really well. I'm pretty happy with how things are. Definitely, you know, I got decent damage now. I got pretty decent survivability. Once it gets on leech, I think it'll be good. But I'm still only in Act 3, so we're gonna have to see. But yeah, how are you enjoying things? Imperial Gardens. I don't know if I want to go to the library. Oh, Avian Wretch. I've never caught these things before. I've caught a Devourer. I've been trying to play for some reason, having worse latency this league for some reason. Kind of hard, kind of getting bad to grind out. Really? That kind of sucks. I don't think I've seen any latency issues on my side. So that's quite unfortunate for you, I think. Oh, this mana. Kind of annoyed. Deep One's Presence. This guy just keeps summoning those things. Where is he? I lost him.
I'm not up to that just yet.
We're just gonna randomly throw traps until I catch him. Oh, there he is.
Great job, Exile.
It's on my side, starting working at home. It's taking more bandwidth than I thought it would. Ah, I see. Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. Yo, you're missing out. This league is actually, it's really fun. There's still some kinks that, you know, they need to iron out with the beast capturing. Like, it does get a little frustrating sometimes, but overall it's pretty good. Oh my god, I want to catch those things, but I can't. They're too weak. Let me just throw a trap at full HP then. There we go.
You are captured, stupid beast.
Oh, I want to capture the rare version. Or not the rare version, the magic avian wretches.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will.
How many traps do I still have? 2 and 4. That's okay. I wonder how much these new traps cost.
Hello.
2 transmutes. It's kind of crazy that I can't even purchase one for 2 transmutes. I wonder how many transmutes I actually have. Porcupine Galot. Let's catch that too. Add it to the Pokedex.
You have been captured.
That part's actually really fun. Okay, I guess we're going to the library. Or no, this is Chittis's Plum. Oh. I'm trying to press V. Oh, I want to catch this guy.
Captured.
Where is he?
I now will
Let me throw a trap. I don't have traps. Simple iron net. Get him. Oh, that's nice.
Great job, Exile. I now will take the captured beast. to
Okay,
the
so new recipe. What was that? Magic Colossal Flask, Life Flask of Staunching. Interesting. I actually kind of want that. A staunching flask? How much does it cost to just add staunching? A rare creature of the avians. I guess maybe that's better. I mean, I do have a colossal flask already. But I gotta find a rare avian. A rare bird? Where do I find that?
My mana is gone.
Aqueducts. Maybe I'll think about it. Because getting a staunching flask would be pretty nice for Dominus. I don't think we're gonna destroy Dominus as badly as last league with Cremation. I mean, that was like a lot of damage. Speaking of the Cremation, you know, I know I kind of stopped streaming that build, but I was playing it off stream, and it was actually like a pretty fun build still.
I'm not
Don't
up
let me
to
catch
that
you.
just yet.
But I wish I could have used more Cremation than Volatile Dead. You know, towards the maps, I was using Volatile Dead a lot more often just because it was better in clearing maps. But Cremation just had such good damage. It was insane. Wow, this area has gotten a lot bigger ever since they removed the hedge maze. I should try and look for where the trials are at, actually. It's probably on the top right somewhere. These zones are huge. Okay, it's over here. Oh, let's catch this guy. I'm gonna add you to my Pokedex.
Survivor.
Nice.
You are well prepared for the end. This is a fine capture.
I thought that would give me a unique recipe. It didn't. That's surprising.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Okay. One more level and I'll have Leech available. So I have the option of going to do the library quest if I want a gem. And it probably would be something like Chain. What does he have? Chain, Spell Echo, Blood Magic? I have Pierce already, so I don't need Chain. So, would I need that gem? Oh, but he has GMP. I probably would want GMP over Volley. Okay, you know what? Let's go do this quest. I think this is one of those builds where you might consider doing cast when damage taken Immortal Call. I know that was the standard for a lot of builds, but these days not everybody does it.
This one is captured.
4-link
I now
composite
will
bow.
take it.
But it's such a low base. It's not that good. Oh, Arcana Strongbox. That's something good.
My mana is gone.
Let me TP back home. Let me see if we can mess with it a little bit. Take those.
At your service.
Unfortunately, I need to sell that bow, even though it's a 4-link. I would love to keep it, but I can't. Doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so we want to transmute it. Augment? Nope. So I'm looking for increased items. What's with all this chest level? Quantity? 5 additional items. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Let's see. That's not bad. I got a Veil Orb. I got some alterations. A jeweler. 2 jewelers. 3 jewelers. That's actually a lot better than what I spent on it. I think that's worth it. Because I spent like 6 alterations maybe and a couple augments. And I got 3 jewelers, 1 chance, and some other stuff. The jewelers are pretty important, especially right now. Oh, catch this guy too. Ah, I can't. I'm out of nets. But Einhar's over there. I can go buy a couple.
What you doing?
I'm playing.
Greetings.
I'm streaming.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Playing by myself though. If that's what you mean. Oh, let me try and capture this guy. Why, did you want to do something?
The first ones look upon this capture with
Remember.
Okay, so we're probably trying to get to the library quest. It shouldn't take too long, but it is a detour, and you know, I was hoping to just, I guess I'll catch this guy.
this one is captured. I now will take it.
Capture this too,
Great job, Exile.
and then
Take the captured beast to the back.
probably gonna need some more nets. Ooh, what's that? I see something cool.
Greetings.
I see something cool. Hold on. Bestiary, recipes. Oh, I thought it said unique. Rare quiver with added damage. That could be nice. Or we can do bows with no elemental damage. I'm not too interested in that. Modify this item to 4 sockets together. Gain prophecies. What? That's a cool link. Or a cool recipe. Reroll the colors of sockets on these items with at least 3 as different colors. Oh, there's like all kinds of stuff now. Wow. I don't know if that's good or not, but it seems pretty cool.
My mana is gone.
Okay, down to the archives. You can do some cool theory crafting with those bestiary recipes. Like, can you do more things now that you can, you know, mess with the colors of your sockets? Is it easier to get off sockets? It's kind of interesting. Especially since technically they don't cost anything, right? They just cost monsters, and they cost nets. I guess nets are worth something. Okay, Lightning Arrow is still doing a great job at clearing these packs. Unfortunately, these packs are a little on the thin side. Like, I wish we had denser packs right now, but I guess leveling up, you can't do too much about that. Once you get to maps, though, it's going to be a lot better, I think. Did I ever kill Gravesius? I did. Okay, that's good. So there's actually a lot of quest rewards back in town that I did not pick up. Oh my god, I gotta walk all the way around? That's insane. Okay, that's all the pages. Did I fight the boss though? I don't remember seeing him. The guy who throws the tornadoes. Kind of want to run into him. Wow, point blank barrage is actually pretty good. It's pretty nice. Okay, there's this guy. And he's dead. I wonder if I can buy a Death's Harp right now for a good price. Because if I could, it would probably increase my leveling by a lot. Blade Flurry, Charge Dash, Wild Strike, Blast Rain. Is that better than Barrage? It could be, couldn't it? Let me see. Barrage 245 DPS. Blast Rain 203. I don't know. I mean, Blast Rain has elemental conversion. It has reduced effectiveness of added damage, which would explain why it's not as good. Deals 40.4% of base damage. I guess Barrage would be better, but if I'm doing conversion, you know what? Let's give Blast Rain a try. I'm like, everyone uses Barrage. Can't we just be like a little bit on the hipster side? Just a little? I want to be unique, man. Although that tends to lead to just bad builds, but whatever. Let's give it a try. It doesn't hurt. It might slow me down though. I don't know. Maybe I'll level Barrage in the background, just in case. Let's see, are there any good... Tornado Shot, Explosive Arrow? Nah. Poacher's Mark is like a actual possibility, but even Poacher's Mark costs like a lot of mana, so... Okay, so like I said, I needed Leech. Now let's talk to Siosa. And I think he's gonna give me GMP, right? No. Fork? Life Leech, Fortify, Ice Bite. Ice Bite is interesting. It's quite interesting. More frenzy charges? But I wouldn't be able to put it on anything. Fortify is a possibility. What would I use for? How would I fortify actually? I would have... There's no way. Fortify on melee hit? How do I melee hit? So I guess you're looking at... I guess we're looking at Ice Bite. So you don't have GMP. Is that what you're saying? Yep, you don't have it. Slower projectiles. 20% more projectile damage. That's probably the only one I'm truly interested in. Maybe faster attacks. Probably nothing else. Innervate? Increased lightning damage. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want. Okay, well, let's leave.
Go with care, friend.
So I guess it's time to fight Dominus. I was hoping to get GMP on my lightning arrow. That would have been worth it, but since we didn't get it, maybe going to fight or going to a library might have been a mistake. Whatever. What's done is done. So here's a question. How does point blank work with blast rain? Does it just always work? Is it like rain of arrows? Like with rain of arrows, I'm pretty sure the way point blank works is it's like the origin of where you hit. So like everything around, you know, this point that I click is point blank range, so 100% of the time it's point blank. But with blast rain, it could be the distance from you. I'm not sure. It is a pretty cool skill though, I kind of like it. I mean, barrage is like always worth it if you're gonna get the jewel as well. But I don't think I'm gonna get the barrage jewel. Wait, why are you not doing anything? I'm just gonna kill you then. I'm just gonna catch him. Oh, okay, let me drink a little bit of water.
Hello.
Do I want more nets? I don't have any currency. I guess I can't. Oh, blast rain's such a cool skill. It's been so long since I played a bow character, I actually don't remember like any of these skills. So, does blast rain care about extra projectiles? It's not a projectile skill, right? Like if I added volley to blast rain, it wouldn't work. Causes 4 explosions. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, barrage might be better. Barrage is definitely better.
Why do we insist on building mountains? Why not just go and climb them?
Like, I know I like blast rain and it's really cool and everything, but barrage is definitely better. Not just because it's a better skill, but because we invested into Pierce. Right? And then as a Deadeye, you're probably gonna get far shot. So blast rain probably wouldn't work with that. And barrage with Pierce means even if you use it for single target, it still has a little bit of AoE. I'd probably have to go with barrage then, which isn't that bad. I mean, it's probably the optimal choice. I'm gonna try and capture him.
Great job, Exile.
I'm still not getting much mana regen, even though I added leech. You know what? I think I might have to pick up a couple mana nodes just to get that regen. Plume Chimera. Let's catch him. That's a new guy.
You are captured.
Now I'm out of nets, and I have no currency to buy more. Uh-oh. That's That's okay. I have one more net. And I'm probably going to use it on that unique bird. I think he's in
My mana is gone.
upper sector. Another rope net. That's actually pretty good. I'm like pretty low on the nets. Okay, I think the Dominus fight is gonna be relatively easy, especially if I switch over my barrage to a 4-link when the fight comes, or when the fight starts. It's probably gonna be pretty strong. Man, without any of my quicksilvers though, I'm still like pretty slow. I regret not switching over to a 20% move speed boot. And I wouldn't even lose out on a 4-link. I lose out on a 3-link. It's still not optimal, but okay, at least I'm getting like a little bit of mana leech. Still not the best. But it's getting there. I still need to pop the mana flask, so I can't get rid of it just yet. But at least my mana regen's going pretty quick. Like for these big mobs, you still gotta. Wait, this guy's just stuck. It was so stupid. Look at this guy. How does that happen? Oh my god. You know what? I'm not even gonna use my mana. I'll just attack you with default attacks. No, it's taking too slow. It's taking way too long. Got enraged. Not that it matters. Try again. How about now? Oh my god, still didn't work. Come on, dog. I'm actually out of mana now, so I have to default attack you. How about now? There we go. Got him.
Job, Exile.
Create a unique staff. Ooh. 2 bows. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully we get something good from that. And it's a royal bow too, right? So it has increased elemental damage with attacks. Unfortunately, it's not that good. Lightning arrow? 441. No, DPS drops off substantially. I can't use those.
Greetings.
But hey, we got some new recipes. That's good. So against single target enemies, I still don't have enough mana leech to sustain, you know, barrage or anything like that. Which is kind of a bummer. But I don't know. Hopefully it'll be okay after a while. Once we get more damage, maybe? I'm not sure. I might be forced to use Poacher's Mark. Oh, that's okay. What was this guy? I'm actually out of nets. Oh no. So I can't catch him anymore. So if anything, this guy's just like a invasion mod. Just like a stronger mob. Get some extra EXP. I was hoping to get some decent items too, but we didn't get that either. Alright, Dominus.
This woman's purpose.
This fight shouldn't be too hard.
Try the will of men.
We're gonna have to see though. Let's blink arrow first. Where is he? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Ow.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
Okay, now I have to remember, I do not have a staunching flask. I probably don't have great lightning resistance either, actually. But it seems I can tank this guy. I can tank him until he smashes me, so we'll just wait that out. Oh, I thought he was about to smash. Okay. Okay, this is fine.
This world is an illusion, Exile.
Okay. So for this fight, we probably want to switch over to barrage. Lightning arrow, point blank. So point blank, lightning arrow, barrage with physical and some more elemental. Let's give that a try. You know what? Let's add added fire instead of elemental. It actually looks like
Some of us live to regret our mistakes.
elemental damage with attacks
Some
is
of us
better
don't.
than added fire.
Try not to take it personally.
Yeah, it's definitely better. Interesting. I guess the physical to lightning makes a difference. Yeah, physical to lightning goes really well with elemental damage with attacks. Well, I guess that wasn't too surprising.
That would only slow
Okay,
you down.
so now that the boss is dead, let's talk to Diala. So now Act 4 is completed. Let's go over here. Take the waypoint. And now that Act 4 is completed, it's probably the end of this episode. Next time around, we're going to be going towards Act 4, or Act 3 is completed, so we're going to do Act 4 next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you soon.